Good morning, Orlando, and happy Wednesday. As it is 51 past the hour, you know what time it is. It is tropical update time. So what are we tracking right now? We have Tropical Storm Debbie, who's out into the northern Atlantic. So the good news with that, it is no threat to land as it's going to slowly move off into colder waters, quickly dissipating. But unlike the Atlantic, the Pacific is staying fairly active, as I'm going to show you in just a minute. So moving on into Tropical Storm Debbie, it did show some more tropical-like characteristics this morning. It got updated to a tropical storm, and it's moving in a northeasterly fashion, but as you can see, it's very disorganized. It's not as impressive as the storms we're going to be seeing out in the Pacific Ocean. It is far away from land, so it poses no threat to land as we have the Canadian Maritimes out off into the west. So the good news is forecast models showing it going to be quickly dissipating as it moves off into colder waters. Now the Pacific Ocean is a wholly different story, as Pacific is spitting out basically these tropical systems, as we have Hurricane John, Tropical Storm Christy, and Hurricane Hector. So with John basically going to be affecting more of the Baja of California, Christy, tropical storm, going to be moving farther out into the water, so not posing any threat to land. But Hector, we're going to be watching very closely, as it's going to be almost basically brushing off the coast of the big Hawaiian island. So as it's moving off in a northwestern fashion, winds are 125 miles per hour, and the cone is very close to the Hawaiian island. And even though it's not inside the cone, it still can pose threats to Hawaii. There it is, not that far away. So it's going to be posing maybe some heavy rip currents, some gusty winds, maybe a few rains from the outskirts of the storm, as we have tropical storm warnings are in effect for the big island Hawaii, but we'll keep you more posted and up to date for Hurricane Hector. For back home, not very active here, as well as we have dry air still in place, bringing it in on those isolated showers and storms as we move on into the afternoon time, fueled by that daytime heating and sea breeze collisions. And as we move on to we're going out on the water, going paddle boarding, going to be a good time for this early morning, afternoon time, as we have that high of 88, still though sitting warm and muggy. But as we reach into that 3 p.m. time, that's when we're going to have quickly warm up to that high of 93. So make sure you have that water bottle at hand and reapply that sunscreen, though we'll have some isolated showers and storms start to blow up. So keep your eye to the sky. So if you hear thunder roar, go indoors. You may run into a few sprinkles out on the water. For at home, we're going to be staying warm as we have that dry air in place. 94 in St. Ferd and 92 in Titusville. So very warm all around in the county. So here's your 7-day. Going to break it down for you. Wednesday and Thursday going to have that dry air continue to hang around, bringing our highs up to almost mid-90s, 94. So make sure you have that water bottle. Stay hydrated. Make sure you take lots of breaks. Friday going to slowly uptake those rain chances, sort of lowering down those highs, but still staying warm. And then Saturday and Sunday, 50% chance, but unfortunately, we head on to the next work week. Dry air is going to return, bringing down our rain chances to 40%, picking up our highs back up to the 93s. Overnight low is going to be staying in the mid-70s. But that's all for today. We'll keep you more up to date on Hurricane Hector.